Okay.
You want to?
Billy, was it a case of getting the job done professionally against obviously a side who are desperately struggling for various reasons?
Yeah, absolutely. It was I said to you on Tuesday, it was just about doing a professional job. We know they're struggling. We know the problems they had. But the really good thing about us today is, I think we hit close to the half an hour mark and we haven't scored, but we weren't panicking. We weren't rushing things. We just said to the players, just go and play as we normally would against any team in our league, and just play the way we play, and things will happen. We got the goal, and I think once we got the first goal, it just settled everything down. And I think, like you say, in the game from there, when we scored the goal, was quite comfortable.
Yes, yeah. And were you happy overall with what you saw from the players today?
No, they were really good. No,
yeah,
like I said, that they were really good. They were controlled. The main thing is when these games can be so tricky when you're playing a team who are rooted to the bottom.
Yeah.
And let's face it, chaps who are relegated, they know they're going to be relegated, and you know they're going to be relegated at some point. But what you have to do is just do the normal things that you do, and that was the pleasing thing from ourselves. Players weren't trying to do things that we don't usually do. We played the same way as what we usually play. The players were functional,
and there was no showboating.
No. Why
like
would they? You give people respect, and then players. I'd said to the players before the game. Yes, they've been beaten heavily, but in patches of them football matches, they did ever so well. The team that were there, they just lacked certain concentration at times, and they found themselves getting a couple of goals straight away, one after another, and suddenly they're out of football matches. But players today for Bishop, they were working as hard as they possibly could. Main thing for us is we got a clean sheet, which I was desperate for today.
Yes.
Desperate in blue.
I was going to ask. It's great to get a clean sheet again.
No, definitely.
To start to build on that side.
Definitely that side of it. We said that, didn't we? After Tuesday's game, we got the clean sheet. We never looked in trouble. We controlled the game. We were professional about everything we did, and that's why it was comfortable today.
Yeah. And of course, another excellent goal, the second in 2 games for Billy Fewster. And are you pleased with the progress Billy's made over the season?
Absolutely. It's he's like I said, what you've got to remember with a lot of our players, there's a lot of individuals who've never played this amount of football ever in the full career. Never played this amount of football. They've come from under 23s and stuff like that. They've never played this amount. They don't play that sort of games. They don't play at this intensity.
No, of course.
And we haven't just got Bill. We've got quite a few of them lads. So to react where we are now, Bill's done ever so well. He was fantastic on Tuesday. He was really good again today. Sure. He's got the goals now. He has got qualities. We know that, but tonight we're just pleased we got the result, and now we've got a free week.
I was going to say, isn't it great to have at last? I think the first in 8 weeks, is it? I'm correct.
We've got a free week, and what the players have done has been fantastic. To be the position where we are in the league after the consecutive games we've had to put in, it's been a fantastic.
What an achievement! Because you could have feared with that intensity of games, we could easily have dropped away from the playoff position, but we haven't. We've stuck in there, and that's a testament.
We've got to keep going. We've said that. We keep saying that. We've got 7 left now or something. We've got to make sure that we stay in the playoffs, and if we can improve on that, we improve on that. But we've got to make sure we stay in it. But it's like I say, the players they've really had to dig deep at times. And when you think today there was 1 or 2, I've said before, there was more than 1 or 2 who were carrying injuries and starting the games, and some of them probably shouldn't have been starting the game, but we're down to the bare bones virtually. So credit to everybody. They've all worked tremendously hard. Now we've got to finish the job off.
Yeah, and again, I can't let today go by without a quick mention. Of course, for Josh Claxton, it was his 200th game on Tuesday. It's Stortford, number 201 today. Obviously, what a great servant he's been to the club, and a great player for you in all those games.
He's been fantastic. Yeah. He's Mr. Reliable.
Yeah.
You know exactly what you're going to get from Clacky every game. Very rarely does he have an off day. And like I say, he's done very, very well for myself and obviously for the club. He's it's really good for him. I'm really pleased for him.
Yeah, and of course, just you mentioned injuries. Any update on Jerry McDonough, of course, who we saw go off at half time against Hereford? Is there any news about him, Billy?
Yeah, I mean, it's sore. He's got a gash. He's got a gash on his ankle where he got kicked on Tuesday. And it was just really, really sore and obviously limiting his mobility. We'll look at him. It's touch and go, I think, really, for Brackley.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll make Brackley. It's touch and go whether he'll make Brackley. But like I say, we've just got to. Hopefully, we can recuperate a little bit. We can give the lads a little bit of a rest and recuperate, recharge the batteries a little bit.
Yeah. And of course, as we just said against Brackley, of course, a very different test to today. Always a difficult place to go to.
Massively.
Always a team who are there and thereabouts. And this season's no different to that. So, do you see that as a challenge or one you're looking to get points from?
It'll be a big game again. It'll be a good game. You've got two teams in and around each other, haven't you? And I think they've won again after today, so they're on a decent run of form. We're on a decent run of form, but this is what we said, chaps, before. If you want to get into the playoffs and stay in the playoffs, you've got to embrace every game, and we'll go to Brackley like we normally are, expecting to win.
Yeah, sure.
It's as simple as that. We'll go. We won't go there with any fear.
No.
But they're a very good team, as we know, and they're difficult to play against. So again, we'll go there with confidence and see what the outcome is.
We'll look forward to seeing that after a week's rest. Then, Billy. Thank you very much.